Top 10 Deadliest Animals in the World. What if I told you the deadliest animal on Earth isn't a shark, a lion, or even a crocodile? In fact, it's so small you probably swat it away without a second thought. Nature's greatest killers aren't always the biggest, the fastest, or the strongest. Some strike with brute force, while others rely on venom, parasites, or deadly diseases. Today, we're counting down the 10 deadliest animals in the world. This ranking is based on the overall danger each animal poses to humans, including fatal attacks, venom, and the diseases they transmit. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll never look at nature the same way again. Number 10, sharks. For decades, sharks have ruled our nightmares. The image is familiar. Dark water, a silent fin slicing through the waves, and a predator closing in unseen. Movies have convinced millions that sharks are the ocean's greatest threat. But the truth is far less terrifying. Out of more than 500 known shark species, only a small number have ever been responsible for attacks on humans. Great white tiger and bull sharks account for most serious incidents, yet fatal attacks remain exceptionally rare worldwide. What makes sharks remarkable isn't how often they attack people, it's how perfectly evolution has shaped them. Some species can detect the tiny electrical signals produced by other animals, giving them an extraordinary ability to locate prey even in murky water. Ironically, humans kill far more sharks each year than sharks kill humans. Still, few experiences are more frightening than realizing you're sharing the ocean with one of nature's most efficient predators. And the next animal proves that danger doesn't always come from beneath the sea. Number 9. Lions across the African savanna. Silence can disappear in an instant. A lion's roar can travel up to 5 miles across open land, announcing the presence of the continent's most iconic predator. Unlike other big cats, lions live in highly organized prides. Working together, they coordinate hunts with astonishing precision, surrounding prey before launching explosive attacks capable of bringing down animals many times their own size. Most lions avoid humans whenever possible, but habitat loss and increasing contact between people and wildlife have led to dangerous encounters in some regions. History even records rare cases of lions becoming man-eaters under unusual circumstances. Watching a lion move through tall grass is witnessing raw power wrapped in patience. Yet compared to our next animal, even lions seem predictable. Number 8. Hippopotamuses. They spend much of the day looking almost peaceful. Half submerged in African rivers, hippos appear lazy and harmless. That illusion can disappear in seconds. Despite weighing up to 4,000 pounds, hippos can run surprisingly fast over short distances. They're fiercely territorial, especially in water, and will aggressively defend their space from almost anything they perceive as a threat. Their enormous jaws can open to nearly 180 degrees, revealing massive canine teeth that continue growing throughout their lives. Unlike predators that hunt for food, hippos attack primarily out of defense and aggression, making their behavior incredibly unpredictable. One moment, the river is perfectly calm. The next, it erupts into chaos. But our next animal has perfected the art of ambush. Number 7. Saltwater crocodiles. Imagine standing beside a quiet tropical river. Nothing moves. Then, without warning, the water explodes. The saltwater crocodile is the largest living reptile on Earth. Some males exceed 20 feet in length and possess one of the strongest bite forces ever measured. Yet brute strength isn't their greatest weapon. Patience is. These ancient reptiles can remain almost completely motionless for hours, with only their eyes and nostrils visible above the water. When the moment is right, they launch forward with astonishing speed. In some attacks, they can propel nearly half their body out of the water before dragging prey beneath the surface. Once they bite, they often perform the infamous death roll, spinning violently to overpower even massive animals. And somehow, the next creature is even more terrifying, despite having no teeth at all. Number 6. Box jellyfish. It drifts almost silently through warm tropical waters. Its transparent body makes it nearly invisible. But beneath that graceful appearance lies one of the most powerful venoms in nature. Each tentacle is lined with millions of microscopic stinging cells, firing venom almost instantly upon contact. The toxin attacks the heart, nervous system, and skin simultaneously. In severe cases, the effects can become life-threatening within minutes, making immediate medical treatment critical. Protective nets, warning systems, and improved first aid have reduced fatalities in many coastal regions. But swimmers still treat these waters with enormous respect. Sometimes the deadliest danger is the one you never see coming. And our next animal hides an even more surprising weapon. Number 5. Cone snails. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a beautiful seashell resting on the ocean floor. But appearances can be dangerously misleading. Cone snails are slow-moving marine predators, armed with a specialized harpoon-like tooth. In an instant, they fire it into prey, injecting an intricate mixture of toxins that can paralyze fish almost immediately. Some larger species can also inflict medically serious stings on humans. Scientists have become fascinated by these toxins because certain compounds have inspired powerful pain medications that may one day help millions of people. Nature often hides incredible complexity inside the smallest creatures. And now we enter the top 4. Number 4. Tsetse fly. It doesn't roar. It doesn't chase. Most people wouldn't even notice it. Yet the tsetse fly has influenced the history of entire regions across Africa. Its bite can transmit parasites responsible for African sleeping sickness. Without treatment, the disease can progress from fever and fatigue to severe neurological complications. Thanks to decades of medical advances and intensive control programs, reported cases have fallen dramatically. Still, this tiny insect reminds us that diseases can be far deadlier than claws or teeth. And another familiar animal spreads an even more infamous disease. Number 3. Dogs. For most of us, dogs represent loyalty, friendship, and family. But in parts of the world where vaccination remains limited, they are also the primary source of human rabies transmission. Rabies is one of the deadliest viruses known. Once symptoms begin, survival is extremely rare. The good news is that rabies is almost entirely preventable through vaccination and immediate medical treatment after exposure. Global vaccination campaigns have eliminated dog-transmitted rabies in many countries, saving countless lives. Sometimes the greatest danger doesn't come from the animal itself, but from what it carries. And our next animal proves exactly that. Number 2, freshwater snails slow. Silent, almost motionless. Freshwater snails hardly seem worthy of this list. Yet certain species act as hosts for parasitic worms that cause schistosomiasis. When people swim or wade through contaminated fresh water, microscopic parasites released by infected snails can penetrate human skin. The disease has affected communities across Africa, Asia, South America, and the Middle East for generations. Improved sanitation, medication, and public health campaigns continue reducing infections, but the disease remains a major challenge in many regions. It's astonishing that one of humanity's deadliest enemies barely moves at all. But nothing compares to what comes next. Number 1. Mosquitoes. Small enough to fit on your fingertip, light enough to drift with the wind, yet responsible for more human deaths than any other animal on Earth. Mosquitoes don't kill directly. Instead, certain species act as carriers for diseases including malaria, dengue, yellow fever, Zika, and chikungunya. Malaria alone continues to claim hundreds of thousands of lives every year, with young children in sub-Saharan Africa suffering the greatest burden. Only female mosquitoes bite because they require nutrients from blood to produce eggs. Despite their tiny size, mosquitoes have shaped human history, influencing where civilization settled, how wars unfolded, and how scientists continue fighting some of the world's deadliest diseases. Researchers are developing new vaccines, innovative mosquito control methods, and genetically modified mosquitoes in an effort to reduce their devastating impact. It is almost impossible to imagine that an insect weighing less than a raindrop has become humanity's greatest natural killer. Nature has a way of defying our expectations. The animals we fear most aren't always the ones that pose the greatest danger. Sometimes it's the predator lurking beneath the water. Sometimes it's a creature hidden in the grass. And sometimes it's something so small we barely notice it until it's too late. If this countdown proved anything, it's that survival isn't about being the biggest, it's about being the most effective. If you enjoyed this documentary, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more incredible journeys into the natural world, and let us know in the comments which animal surprised you the most. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.